case you didn't know,
It's a centimetre.
there's a whole new measuring thing.
A millimetre. A millimetre is about like that long.
And what's it? Oh, so a millimetre is it's about that long. Heard it here first. A millimetre.
A millimetre.
A millimetre. Another possible monologue from me about stuff. So today has been nice bit of red wine at the end of the day. Super busy day. Started off taking the kids to school, which I normally don't do. I normally take them back on a Sunday night. Took them back, so we have an early start. Worked from 12:30 till 8 p.m. Then back, and then a classic thing that I end up always doing. But I know I'm a bit unhappy with my channel header art. Let me just quickly play around with that, and then sort of 2 hours later, that's done. I'm quite happy with it, but it's 2 hours later and I haven't recorded anything, let alone edit. Got an early start tomorrow at 9:30, but earlier than I thought at 12:30, which is good because I finish early up, blah blah blah. Anyway, I watched a video today by a great creator, Brian Blasich, and I've sort of mentioned him before on his channel, and he's sort of inspiring. He's sort of in something. I get inspired by a lot of people, to be honest, but it's nice to sort of see. So I don't know, kind of relate to a bit more, and yeah, great guy. And just something he put in his video, which I'm going to sort of not half-heartedly, but half-assed attempt at kind of say the same message, but hopefully, I'll put a link up there, up the top, to his video anyway, so you can see the original proper version. But the principle that he was saying is, how to get kind of sort of ultimate energy to do the things to kind of get through the day. And it's true, I'm equally guilty of this all the time. I sort of have the plans and then just don't do them, and it's I know it's a lethargy, and it's getting out and changing the habits and things like that I know I need to do, and stuff like that. But one thing he says is kind of things like that, something that you really love, whether it's a hobby or if you're vlogging, great, or whatever it is, something that you absolutely love, you want to make time for that. And so often the things that get in the way of that are all the sort of the crappy stuff that you have to do each day. This is not a new concept, but the way he put it is, is very good and very eloquent, saying basically that do get all the sort of the horrible things done first, which I think is a Brian Tracy book as well called Eat That Frog, where you just do the horrible stuff first, and then it makes time, and it's all good, because then it's all sort of downhill from there. And it's a very good point that then it's making time for the stuff you enjoy, whatever that is, but by sort of getting the horrible stuff out of the way. And then what he was saying was basically, when you do the thing you love, you get that rush of energy, but enthusiasm, because it's something you love doing. It's not some old crappy thing like chores or something you don't like to do. And that kind of gives it that sort of unbundled energy that you need. And he sort of relates it back to, he used to play video games as a kid, and would play all night and then just get up and get on with the day because he's doing something he loved. A similar sort of thing, is when you're doing something you love, your energy levels naturally rise because it's almost effortless in doing certain things you love. And this comes back to probably the point I made yesterday, and many sort of iterations of this same point, is when you're doing stuff you're passionate about, that you love, that fires you up, you're less tired, you're less sort of you've got that spark of enthusiasm, you've got that drive because you love doing it. Simple as that. And it's so easy to get into the rut of just kind of doing all the same old daily crap, and suddenly time, weeks, months, years go by, and suddenly you sort of, and you realise, wow, where did that go? And we all too often say, where's the year gone? What's happening? And one of the biggest, I suppose the saddest things in life is to get to a point of sort of regret the things you haven't tried, regret the things you haven't done. Not necessarily, even worse, not necessarily for a big reason, but just sort of, oh, time's gone like that, and I never started that business, I never started that relationship, I never went to that place, because, and you could reel off a million different reasons for it, or excuses, but there's nothing worse than that regret when it's possibly too late to do it. Whereas, you think about now what you want, what you like to do, what really passionately fires you up. God, I'm super passionate about this. Then that's the time to kind of just think, hang on a minute, and take stock and think, well, what do I need to do, or what do I need to change or tweak to do those things or that thing? And often and to be honest, it's often something very simple. It may be just get up a bit earlier, or go to bed a bit later, use your lunchtime at work to start doing things, as opposed to just sitting in the canteen or the break room, just nattering and talking rubbish. Just use that time constructively. Use the pockets of time throughout the day to start to, whether it's researching something or phoning prospects and making whatever it is, but you can find, even if it's small pockets of the day, just start to do that, and get the sort of the crappy stuff out of the way, all the horrible stuff, so then the rest of the day is kind of not so much your own, because you obviously got work and things like that, but you get the worst things out of the way, you'll feel kind of invigorated. One, you've got this sense of achievement because you've got them out of the way, but also everything forward is going to be fun and interesting, and especially if you've got that time block for the fun stuff, the hobby, whatever it may be, whether it's dance classes or clay pottery, that's the word, or whatever it is, you've kind of got that time, and it's not going to encroach on any other time because you've got all the sort of the chores done. Now, hands up, I'm certainly not good at this. I often always procrastinate and put stuff off and never get around to it. Then I'm in a rush and it just goes horribly wrong. So it's something that I'm constantly working on now, and it's something that I'm very aware of. So this is part of this journey to kind of get that plan. I talked about having a plan every day, but it's doing it, and it's not easy, and it's all well and good. This is why, again, I feel I want to do this, take you on this journey with me, because it's easy, and I've done it, and people do it, say, okay, what you have to do is, you get your calendar here, get your plan, and then just do X, Y, Z on there, fine. And that's great, and that's the theory, but the reality is we're not all necessarily kind of fired and ready to go, and we might be in various levels of emotional baggage, or if you've got depression. I've battled with that for years, and everyone's slightly different, and so it's not the case of just going do it. It's kind of working into that, and that's the thing where so many people, I speak from personal experience, struggle with that, whether if they do sort of certain training, but now speaking from like marketing and online business, do certain training things and then don't translate that into action, because there is that almost like block, or that sort of hurdle between the ultimate theoretical way of doing it and them. 90% probably is, if not more, mindset and their approach to it, and that's something that I want to kind of inspire through this. And probably a tiny percentage is just knowledge and ability, but we've all done hundreds and hundreds of hours of courses. We all kind of technically know what to do, so why aren't we doing it? And that's that up here. Like I said, before it's that, the hardest journey is the 18 inches between your head and your heart. Once you get out of this and start living a true life, all good. So before I start to repeat myself, like I going over stuff, that's the point of this. It's basically saying create time for something you love each day, hobby, business, whatever it is, because that will then kind of give you that sort of shot of energy that you need to kind of then get through, and you'll find that you'll be happier as well, because you know you've got something to look forward to in the day, whatever you said, something arty, creative, whatever it is. Thanks Brian for the video, it's amazing. As I said, I put a link up to it because everyone should see it and everyone should subscribe to him, because great guy, and yeah, check out his channel. So for now, I'm after this sort of the million hours of doing on here, doing the channel art, done that. Check it out, I'd love you to see it. Let me know what you think, and yeah, for now, I hope you have a good rest of the day. That's my little inspiration. Again, no B-roll because of the logistics today, but I still want to create something, get something out for you. So hopefully you got something out of this. Again, let me know how much you liked Brian's channel, because it is amazing. Definitely, can't wait to meet him someday, because really very inspirational guy. And so for now, thanks for coming along. Smash like and subscribe if you do like these videos. I would really love to kind of take you on this journey, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.